a tool to fix boring 3D models, 300 mini dudes, and a brand new printer from Bambu Lab. Hi, I'm STL Denise, and this is all the news that's fit to 3D print. But first, this is going to be a short one because I got to go pack up for the Rocky Mountain Rip Rap Festival. It's going on this weekend, and I'm still printing maker chips and working on a few finishing touches for our fighting tops. If you're going, make sure you pack a jacket because it's probably going to snow. But do stop by and say hi and get one of these. I'll be right next to the 3D printed Lamborghini. Now, about that printer. It's hard to believe it's only been 4 years since Bambu Lab hit the ground running with its freaky fast X1 Carbon. It's a 3D printer that shook the industry right out of its slumber. But as of March 31st, the legendary X1 has officially been put out to pasture to make way for something new. Meet the Bambu Lab X2D. It's sitting in the same footprint as the X1C, but under the hood, it's changed completely. So, what does the D stand for? Definitely for dual. The X2D adopted my favorite feature from the H2D, which is the dual quick swap nozzles, making this printer capable of printing 5 colors right out of the box, or 2 waste-free colors with just a prime tower. The controversy here is the auxiliary nozzle. It's Bowden. And for you younglings who never had to unclog an Ender 3, this one's going to be a little weird. See, the extruder motor for the second nozzle is mounted on the back of the machine. This is to keep the weight off of the tool head so it can be super fast. And yet, the right hand nozzle has to be slowed down for better quality because it's using an old school stepper motor, not a fancy direct drive with a PMSM closed loop servo. Now, Bamboo says this is no problem because what you should really be doing with that auxiliary nozzle is a little slicer hack that's been much easier to pull off when you have two nozzles. That's printing supports an incompatible filament like PLA with PETG or TPU with COPE. Bamboo even makes a special support filament just for the job, but you can also mix and match filaments that you probably have on hand with really good results. Now, personally, I suspect the Bowden drive is more about keeping the price down. This printer also doesn't have LiDAR, but neither does the very premium H2. I think LiDAR was just a little too extra for consumer machines. This printer and all the other printers since the X1C uses cameras, AI, and a boatload of really good sensors. Now, this lower price doesn't mean they cheaped out. It has active chamber heating and intelligent cooling, so you can keep the doors closed all the time. It also has a 3-layer HEPA filter to keep your home from smelling like ASA or whatever funky stuff you're printing. So, what is the price? $8.99 as a combo with the AMS2 Pro or $649 all by itself. This machine is compatible with the old AMS, which is still very good. It's just not very fast. So if you're upgrading from an old Bamboo, you can save some cash and reuse that AMS. Now, we're not going to do a deep dive on the machine right now because it's launch day and there's probably a whole bunch of YouTubers out there talking about this right now. TLDR, the machine is great. It's definitely a good price. And feel free to use my affiliate link below if you're in the mood to buy. Back to Stefan from CNC Kitchen. He's gifted the community with a really cool little tool called Bump Mesh. This free to use tool will cover the surface of any boring model with a texture pattern. This could be texture to add grip to a functional part, add wood grain to a cool box you're printing, or maybe you just want to put a frog in a sweater. Check it out at bumpmesh.com. It's a whole lot of fun. We've been keeping an eye on Creality's M1 Filament Maker, which just launched on Indiegogo. People are really interested in this, and they've already raised over $5 million. You can snag yours for an early bird price of $11.99, which comes with the shredder, the desktop filament maker, and 2 kilograms of premium PLA pellets to get you started. Now, that's 29% off what the retail price is going to be, and units are expected to ship in June. I'm excited to get one myself because I really want to be able to make my own filament out of all this bamboo poop that I've got bagged up around here. If you were at Rapid TCT in Boston this week, you can go check out Creality's booth and see one firsthand. Finally, I want to say congratulations to Wexter, who celebrated 8 years of making our favorite little mini dudes. He's made over 300 mini dudes so far. To celebrate, Wexter added 30 more free mini dudes to his printables account. But if you want the whole collection, you can go support Wexter on Patreon for just a couple of bucks a month. Now, if you have some awesome 3D printing news or a really cool project you think I ought to share on this channel, or if you have a product you want me to test, then drop me a line. You can message me on X, Instagram, or Threads. That's all the news for this week. I'm STL Denise, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy printing.